Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. I'm putting in the topic. I just pinned it, and we're gonna get started. I don't have my water here. I'm gonna step over to get some water. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Mo. Welcome. How are you? Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, E Aesthetics. How are you? Welcome. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Because I'm going to talk a lot. So make sure I'm hydrated. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Destiny Rose Brown. Welcome. Welcome, T Vita. Welcome back. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. How are you guys doing today? How is your day? I'm going to be honest with you. My day has not been the greatest. So I'm really looking forward to changing it around, flipping it around, hanging out with you guys, sharing this information, just having a good time on live to kind of turn the day around. Almost finishing working. Yes. About to hit the weekend. Said I'm good. Working on editing videos. Yes. Getting things done. Good. You guys are all getting things done. Hey, Jordan. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Welcome. I know there's a lot of new people who just started following me, so I'm going to wait a little bit before I go right into announcements. Hey, Dollface, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Let me see. Are you going to go over prep and Going to go over prep and aftercare supplies. Today I was going to go over hard wax. Not so much prep. Really, actually, there's not much prep I do when I wax. I can get into that though. I will get into the prep and aftercare. I will, let's see, hard wax. I'll talk about that a little bit before. Let me write a note on that. But you can grab I have a guide on a checklist on what you need to wax yourself at home. You can click the link in the bio. It's the first button. That will give you a list of everything you need. I'll talk about my prep, how I feel about prep, and then aftercare. I'll put that in my notes since it's close by. Hey, Mariah, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Said, will you show us how to wax or our face? So, today I am just going over hard wax. If you want to know how to exactly wax your face, you can book a call with me, and I will show you. I've done underarm on here. Last week we did how to apply the wax. So I went how to apply the wax and showed you different ways how to apply it. This week I'm talking directly about the benefits of hard wax, and I'm going to show you, actual hard wax and the one I recommend. So if you want to learn how to exactly wax your face for you, schedule a video call. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Krista. Oh, that's why I answered the question. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Mo on the go. Welcome back. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, MT. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Jeff. Welcome. I know I missed some people. Okay. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. So let me get into the announcements. Thank you for the hearts. They usually come in at a delay. Welcome, Alicia. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. All right, so the announcements I have, the first announcement I have is I'm still doing Wax With Me, Wax With You calls. They've been going really great. I'm like really excited about them. For those of you who are new, I brought up the idea to my email list that comes in to get wax for me. And I was like, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Lovely. Welcome back. And I was like, oh, I'll see if anyone wants to do these Wax With Me calls because I wanted to keep everybody's progression going. Because if you've been staying consistent with waxing, you know that we've thinned it out together. And when you shave, you basically are starting from scratch. So I'd like send out the email, and then I've gotten good responses. So these Wax With Me, Wax With You calls are great. So if you have somebody that you know that you trust, that you really trust to wax you, I can teach them how to do it over video chat. Or if you want to wax yourself, I can teach you how to wax yourself. So you can click the link in the bio. It's book an appointment, and then you go to Skin Improvement Call. That's what they're under. And they've been going really good, so I'm very thankful. And I'm glad to be helping you guys get smooth during this quarantine. Welcome back to the 3B Waxing Show. Oh, hey, Thierry, welcome. All right, so the second announcement I have is I have a lot of salon professionals that just started following me, a lot of people who are in esthetician school, and I just wanted to let you know I do offer Pick My Brain calls for you. So if you're interested in that, you can go do the same route. Go to book appointment, and then it's Pick My Brain calls. The third announcement is the underarm demonstration. So a few weeks ago, I did an underarm demonstration, how to wax your underarms on video. I turned that into a digital product. And so you can grab that. You can't really grab it anywhere unless you click and get the free checklist. So I made a checklist on what you need to wax at home. And so that goes into the checklist of the products to get, the sticks to buy. I made it all cute for you. And then you'll get an email with that, and you'll also get an email with the link to a wax pot that I recommend with a whole kit. And then the wax I recommend. I'm going to talk about the wax today. And then you'll get the link to get the offer to get the underarm wax demonstration. For those of you who want to wax at home and you want to wax your underarms at home, but you don't necessarily want to book a call, that is a good option. Attempting to go do a hard wax at this very moment. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Good timing. Thank you for the hearts. Good timing. Well, I'm talking about the benefits of hard wax, so this will probably help your confidence listening to it. All right. So I'm about to do my intro, and then we'll get started. I know I have a lot of new people. I'm very excited. I'm happy we have more people in the community. All right, so welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. I am Becca, your pro waxer and skin therapist since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and my products in Orange County, California. I have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads. I have 2 jars. I have the acne and ingrown pads and the fruit enzyme pads. I did send out pads yesterday. I didn't send them all out. I had a lot of orders, which I'm very thankful. I have one sitting here. I have to pack another one. So I'm working on sending more out. So the acne and ingrown pads, they have salicylic, glycolic, and lactic acid. They're really good for ingrown hairs, bumps, dark spots. And then the fruit enzyme pads, they are from Fruit Enzymes, and they're chemical exfoliants as well. And chemical exfoliants are good for sensitive skin because they're less abrasive. You can find those at 3bwaxing.com, 3bwaxing.com, 3bwaxing.com. I also help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite, help them attract clients, and help them improve their waxing technique through my courses, classes, ebooks, and then my Instagram lives where I do the 3B Waxing Show. If you want to stay connected with me, there's multiple ways to stay connected, but if you want to know when I go live on Fridays about waxing, join the Wax Lounge. You click the link in the bio and it's the Wax Lounge, and that's who I email before I go live on Fridays about waxing. So I'll like recap. A lot of times, like I recapped why being consistent with waxing is important in this last email. I just sent it out right before I went live. I go live on Tuesdays to talk about product highlights. So I talk about a product and talk about ingredients, and it's a way to help you be a more educated consumer. So when you're buying products, I would love it if you bought products from me, but even if you don't, you know what ingredients are in what, and what the benefits are of the ingredients, so you're making better decisions. Wednesdays I do esthetician education, where I help estheticians with different things that I've done. And lately we've been talking about starting your own product line. You can join the Salon Tea if you want to know when I go live for that. And you can join the lab if you want to know when I go live on Tuesdays. And then Thursdays I do Q&A. Yesterday I didn't do much of a Q&A. I still answered questions, but I packed orders while I was on live, and I did this really good live where I went into detail about everything, and it deleted. I don't know if you guys have had this problem with Instagram, but it all deleted. So yeah, and so Fridays we do waxing. She said I'll be signing up for classes. I'm in esthetician school in Kentucky with plan to... Oh yeah, grab the attract client download. You click link in the bio, and then it's the last button, and then it's the first button after that. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Hey Kaya. For those of you who missed, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Sorry if I missed you directly. One of Skin. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Michelle Jura. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Yeah, so that is the intro. And then, yeah, let's get into it. So last week, let's just recap what we did last week. We talked about the benefits of staying consistent. So if you are being consistent, you're thinning out the hair, you are lightening up dark spots because of the exfoliation. It's going to hurt less if you're staying consistent with waxing. So those of you who are like, usually wax before this whole quarantine, and you're like, I don't even know what to do. Should I wax or should I shave? I'm going to say try to wax or leave it alone and trim because it's like starting all over again, and you don't want to start all over again. You've already been thinning the hair out. So I really wanted to talk about hard wax. I know I have a lot of new people in here, and we haven't really... So I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. One thing I was thinking about the other day when I was on live, I was like, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. I think that's welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Is for the lives, I really want to go into information a little bit deeper, like, because I've been doing, if you've been in my lives, I give a lot of information, but sometimes I feel like it can be too much to grasp. But I'm gonna spread out the information through the weeks, but go into more depth about stuff. So, and then give more time for Q&A and stuff like that to help you ask the questions. Like, I know someone mentioned they're waxing right now, so that way, you can go along this journey wherever you are. Hey, Brie Nicole, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Welcome back. Okay, so I really like hard wax. Hard wax has a lot of benefits, and I'm going to go over the benefits of it. I only use hard wax in the salon, and I tell my clients to, use hard wax. If my clients move for me and they're looking for an esthetician, I say try to find someone who uses hard wax For those of you who are waxing at home, I only do video calls with you if you use hard wax. And I'm going to explain why and what the benefits are and show you a good wax to use. Someone earlier talked about prep. I'll give my little spiel about prep. When we were in school, we learned how, you cleanse the skin with an antiseptic and stuff like that. From my experience, now I know every esthetician's different, so a little disclaimer, this is what has worked for me and my clients. What has worked well is I don't really prep the skin. I just go straight into waxing. I don't change the pH of the skin. I just go into it. I will prep sometimes the underarms if there's like a lot of deodorant stuck in the skin, but I don't really prep. For the Brazilian, I stopped prepping. I will, cleansing. And when I mean prep, I mean cleansing. Because most of the time, my clients come in clean. If not, they'll just baby wipe. I will use baby powder, though, on the underarms and the Brazilian. And that's one of the things that I say that you need if you're waxing at home on the checklist I have is body powder. Because of the sweat. So if you find that you're waxing your Brazilian or underarm and it's like slipping, you want some body powder because of the moisture. And then you tend to sweat a little bit more anyways when you are when you're waxing, just because your adrenaline gets more. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Mariah. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Miss Hamilton, or Mr. Hamilton. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Val. Welcome. Okay, so let's talk about hard wax. So let's get your notepads out, your pens, whatever you use to take notes. I will flip it around, and for those of you who knew how it works is I just flip this around, you screenshot it, and then when you go into your pictures, you can flip it so that it reads correctly. So the first thing about hard wax is, okay, so let me just explain the difference in hard wax. Hard wax is the beads that you see. It's it comes in beads, it comes in blocks. Soft wax is where it comes usually in a can. Oh, you know what? I have some soft wax upstairs. I'm not gonna go get it, but and soft wax you use a strip to remove it. With hard wax, it just goes on and then you remove it once it hardens. One of the big reasons why I like hard wax is because it is gentle on the skin. Boom. Gentle on the skin. So how it works is when it's applied to the skin, it saran wraps the hair and then is removed. With soft wax takes the living skin cells. So if you are getting waxed with soft wax, really, technically, you should only be going over the skin one time. With hard wax, you can go over multiple times because it's just saran wrapping the hair. It is still exfoliating the skin. It's still taking dead skin, but it's not taking the living skin cells. So that's why, you can go over it multiple times. If somebody's really sensitive, hard wax is the way to go. Okay, so that's the first one. And you know what? I'm feeling like, for those of you who came in earlier, I was having a kind of a rough day. Being on live really does help, and seeing you guys and stuff like that, because today's been an interesting day. So it's turning around. Okay, so the second one, well, I already talked about it, but it takes the living. Oh, wait, hold on. It doesn't take the living skin cells. So it's gentle on the skin. I'll put all three up, actually. It doesn't take the living skin cells. And that means that you're like less likely to bruise. You can still bruise with hard wax, but in my experience, I've seen that it's easier to bruise somebody with soft wax than it is with hard wax. And then the third one, there's less room for error. So whether you are an esthetician or you're just at home waxing, I definitely say that you want to start out using hard wax. There's less room for error as far as messing up your skin. There's less room for error for getting stuck. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show, Swirl World. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Welcome, King. Welcome, Mr. Snake. Welcome, K-Speak. Welcome of the Essence. Sorry if I messed up any of your guys' names. Welcome, though. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. So I don't know if you guys ever hear those horror stories. I hear plenty of them of people getting, getting their underarms stuck because of the wax, or it's just your whole body's sticky down there. You're not going to have that with hard wax. So there's less room for a crazy story to happen. Even if you are waxing and this is one of the ones I have later on, but I'm going to talk about it now, is even if you are waxing and you drip some wax on the ground, with hard wax, leave it alone and it'll harden and then you can pick it up. So that's if you have like hardwood floors or towel, just leave it there. Don't try to smear it while it's warm, and then let it just harden, and then you'll be able to pick it up later. With soft wax, honestly, you have to just oil everything down if you spill it. It's just more of a mess, honestly. So I say less room for error, living skin cells, and then it's gentle on the skin. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, you can, and then you can flip it around in your picture app. All right, thank you for the hearts. And then for those of you who are just joining, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. I am Becca, your pro waxer and skin therapist since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, my products, and facials in Orange County, California. I really just moved to a new salon. I was thinking about, I want to tell the story. So I just moved to a new salon, and I have only been in there 1 week. But I'm excited once we open back up to, for those of you who are in Orange County, to see the new spot. I'm very excited because I've only been in there 1 week, and then we had to shut down. I have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads. They have been sold all over the US, the UK, Canada, and the UAE. They are the acne and ingrown pads and the fruit enzyme pads. I don't have a showing up of an acne ingrown pad, but I have one of the fruit enzymes. They are chemical exfoliants, so they are good for sensitive skin. You can use them on your face and body, and you can use them on the outside of your labia if you get ingrowns there. The acne ingrowns are really good for ingrowns in the bikini line. I also help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite, help them attract clients and improve their waxing technique, because I was the regional trainer for a large waxing franchise and the lead esthetician and pro waxer at a high-end gym in Newport Beach. To stay connected with me, you can join the Wax Lounge. I email the Wax Lounge Fridays right before I go live about waxing. Click link in the bio, join the Wax Lounge. On Tuesdays, I go live about products. So I highlight different ingredients and products. You can join the lab to be a part of that. Wednesdays, I teach estheticians. Right now, we're focusing on starting your own product line and building that up. You can join the salon tea, because I give you the tea on running your salon. And then Thursdays I do Q&A. So, and then I'll do Q&A at the end of this as well. So if you have questions, we can go through it. So hopefully everyone got that. Dun, dun, dun. Everyone got that? Everyone got that? Okay. So I want to show you the type of wax that I recommend. And again, I made that checklist for you guys of what you need to wax at home. It's a free guide you can grab. If you click the link in the bio, it's the first button, and it'll email you that checklist, but it also will email you a link to the wax I'm about to show you. So this is the wax I recommend for hard wax, a good hard wax. You guys need to screenshot it. I'll write it out too. And I want to show you what it looks like as well. I have it heated up in my wax pot, so I'm going to show you what it looks like warm. But I also want to show you what the beads look like a little bit. And there's all types of hard wax out there. I've tried a lot. There's a lot of good ones. I really do like this one though. I only thought professionals could have this kind of wax, but on Amazon they do sell it to anyone. Now I do say if you are a professional, like if you have a license, I wouldn't buy it at Amazon because with your license you can get it at a lower cost. Is there less pain with hard wax? She said, yes, Kaya, best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, she was saying, Kaya was telling me how she noticed that it's a lot easier on the skin than other waxes. It really is. It is less painful. That answers your question, Brie Nicole. It really is. Well, hard wax in general is less painful, but Cerapearl is a good wax for reducing the pain. For real, for real. Welcome to the Thibby Waxing Show. Charles, welcome back. Welcome to the Thibby Waxing Show. Desiree, welcome back. Welcome to the Thibby Waxing Show. Brad, hey. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this is what the dropped one. This is what they look like. It's little beads. And hard wax can come in like blocks. I've seen blocks. I've seen they've been mostly blocks and beads. And they can come in a can. That's what they look like. My internet's jumping out. Try not to spill these beads for real, y'all. Do not spill these beads. You will be stepping on them. Be hurting your feet. I feel like most estheticians who use hard wax, it's happened to them before. Like I've spilled hard wax all over the floor before a client came in, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is like out of a movie." But try not to spill these. But yeah, so this is what they look like. And a bag like this is around. I just know the price because I just saw the price on Amazon when I was sending the link. It's around $44 to $45, and that is a lot. I will say that. Like it's more expensive than soft wax, but it is worth it. This is where quality matters. As far like hard wax are just more expensive in general than soft wax, but it's worth it. In the email I send, when you grab the checklist, I talk about this wax pot combo that comes with wax, hard wax. If you don't want to get the Cerapearl wax for it, get the wax pot wax. It's fine. You can wax with it. 2 months ago, in February, I was in Arizona. I'm licensed in Arizona as well. You'll see me, if you come to the lives a lot, I'm always wearing Arizona gear. I'm a lot of times wearing Arizona stuff. Bear down. But I went there, and I usually bring my stuff to wax people, but I didn't because I wound up taking the bus there, and I did. My sister needed to get waxed, and so she ordered online because I was only there for like a day. It was a quick trip, a day or 2 days. She ordered, and it came the next day, and I was like, let's just try this wax. I want to see how it goes. To be honest, I say this, I think I say it in the email. It's not my favorite wax, but it will work. The one that comes with the wax pot kit in the email that I send. It works. The first Wax With Me, Wax With You call I did, my client used the wax, and it was fine. It picked up the hair. She was a little more red than usual, but she had an aftercare cream, and if you put aloe directly from the plant, you'll be good. So it does work, but I say eventually get the Cerakote. And then if you are doing at-home waxing, this bag should last you. It should last you a good while. Let's say you're doing your underarms, your Brazilian, you're touching up your lip. Thank you for the hearts. Let's see what else a lot of people do. Say you're doing your nose ever so often. This could last you, 2 to 4 months, even a little longer, because it's just you, right? So it's worth it. Okay, so that is the wax. I showed you the beads. How long do we say it will last in the salon? Sometimes this doesn't even last me an hour. That's a good question. So I purchased wax in bulk because I go through a lot of wax. Especially, I know like once this is all over, it's gonna be really busy. Say I do 4 Brazilians, a leg, and 2 face waxes. That's a good busy day. A leg, 4 Brazilians, 2 face waxes. I'm probably using about like 5 of these, 4 or 5 of these. But yeah, that's about 4 or 5 of these. I gotta measure it again, but I go through a lot of wax in the salon. A lot of wax and a lot of sticks. Okay, so here is the type of wax. I want to say that it's easy cleaning. And then I'm going to show you guys some strips and kind of show you the wax. And then I have in my notes, like, it is worth the cost. It is a little more expensive, especially if you're waxing your legs. Legs are the most expensive. I still, when I'm in the salon, I only use hard wax. So when you come in to get waxed, you're getting waxed with hard wax for your legs. It's expensive. If you're an esthetician, there's probably like a low profit margin. Hey, Nicole. Welcome to the 3B Wax Show. Welcome back. There's a low profit margin for the legs, but I still think it's worth it. My clients get really good results. It's worth it. Sometimes, you just gotta be worth it. Okay. So for those of you who just joined, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. I'm Becca, your pro waxer and skin therapist since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products in Orange County, California. I have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads that have been sold all over the US, the UK, Canada, and the UAE. I have 2 jars, the acne and ingrown pads and the fruit enzyme pads. Right now, I just have the fruit enzyme pads showing. I'm sending out more. If you ordered just recently, I'm sending out pads. Usually I do it just on Thursday, but I couldn't finish the amount Thursday. It was a lot of orders, a lot going on. But I'm thankful for your orders, and they are going to be sent out really soon. They help with acne, ingrowns, dark spots, and then they are chemical exfoliants, so they're good for sensitive skin. You can use them on your face and body, and you can use them on your bikini line. I also help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite, help them attract clients, and help them improve their waxing technique. I do this. I was the regional trainer for a large waxing franchise before I opened up 3B Waxing, and the lead esthetician and pro waxer at a high-end gym in Newport Beach. So if you want to stay connected with me, join the Wax Lounge. Click the link in the bio. Join the Wax Lounge. I email that email list before I go live on Fridays. I email the lab on Tuesdays, right before I go live, to talk about products. I email the salon tea, because I give you the tea if you are an esthetician or esthetician student, on Wednesdays, and then Thursdays is Q&A. Thursdays, I'm making more chill. Like, I'm kind of playing around with how I want to do it and see what you guys like and that kind of thing. But I'm almost like making it more of a chill live. Like, I was outside one of the times and I did packed orders. So it's just kind of like just questions and then chill and, discussion and that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So you got the name of the wax. All right. Okay, so I have my wax pot here. And I'm just going to show you the consistency. Last week we did like the different strips. I came up right before I came on live last week. I came up with different ways to remember how to apply it. So I did the marker method. Some of you guys were in there. If you remember them, drop them down below. We did the marker method. We did the hot comb method, and then we did the toothbrush method. Let's see. I will show the toothbrush method right now. And the toothbrush method is how you wax when you are waxing the brows or the upper lip. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. I know a few of you just came in. There was a lot of you. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Okay, so I'm going to show you. And the consistency that you want wax to be, if you're waxing your body, is the consistency of batter. You don't want it ever to be so liquidy. But if you're doing your face, you want it a little bit warmer because you have so little on your stick, it dries faster. So this is the toothbrush method. This is hard wax. And the toothbrush method, because it looks like you're about to brush your teeth. And this is good for if you are doing your brows or if you are doing your upper lip. That's what that looks like. All right. Okay, so now I'll show you. I only have one big stick here, so I'll show you the marker method, because a lot of you, if you are waxing at home, you are doing the marker method. Hey CJ, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Welcome to all those who just joined. I can't really see all of your names, but welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Okay, so I'm going to show you the marker method. The marker method is really good for doing your underarms, going up, down, for your bikini line, or not your bikini line, you can do the marker method on your bikini line, but like your whole Brazilian. But the bikini line on the sides, you might want to do what I call the hot comb method. Hey. So, marker method, you really just want the wax to go like up to here. And this is how much wax you have. And see how it's batter consistency? You just twirl it to keep it on your stick. And the more pressure you use, the better the hair will come out. Let's look at that. Look at that. So therapeutic. This feels really good because I'm cold. Boom. So this is your hard wax. And what I mean is you don't need any strip to put on. You just let it harden. Now, I've been doing this a long time, so I can really tell, you know, when it is ready. But the calls that I've done, when I've done wax with me, wax with you calls with people, it doesn't take long for people to realize what's the right amount to pull it, what's the right timing to pull it. So the learning curve I'm finding is really easy. I think that's how I say it. Once you get the hang of it, you're like, okay, it's ready to pull. Let me pull. And the more you play with it, the more you get better at it. One thing to do, this is the shiny side. So this is the part I pulled. So say I pulled it. If you are grabbing excess wax, stretch it. Stretch this out. And then say I had wax left, then you would just go and tap it. Or say you apply a strip and it's not coming up, then take the shiny side. So you take this and you get the end of the strip and then pull. And it'll pull easier that way. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. All those who just came in, welcome. All right, so this is the hard wax. It's very clean. And if you are considering waxing yourself at home, grab the free checklist I made. I'm actually really proud of how it looks. It's cute. You click the link in the bio. It's the first button. And then you put your name and email in. And it has a list of everything you need. So I talk about how you need the body powder for your underarms and your Brazilian area, the wax you need, the sticks, which the stick size that you need is, for these ones, is, if you want the ones I use, it's 4.5 inches. Or 4.5 inches. So you'll get all that. When you get that, you'll put your name and your email in, and it'll send it to your email. You'll get redirected to an offer page for a limited time offer on underarm wax demonstration. So if you are like, I think I can figure out the underarms, I just need maybe some kind of guidance. I made a video a few weeks ago and turned it into a digital product. So it's on the offer page. If you missed the offer, I offer it to you again at a different price, but after the offer. So yeah, that is what's going on. Click the link in the bio. It's the first button. You can grab that free checklist. Okay, let's open it up for questions for those of you who just joined. So if you have questions, drop them below. We'll do questions about waxing. I hope I answered the prep and the aftercare question for the person who had it. But if you have more questions, just drop them below. For those who just joined, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. Welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3B Waxing Show. I am Becky, your pro waxer and skin therapist since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products in Orange County, California. I have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads. There's 2 jars, the acne ingrown pads and the fruit enzyme pads, that have been sold all over the US, the UK, Canada, and the UAE. I also help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite, help them attract clients, and help them improve their waxing technique through my ebooks, e-classes, courses, in-person courses, and then the 3B Waxing Show. If you want to stay connected with me, join the Wax Lounge. Join the Wax Lounge. And I will email you right before I go live on Fridays about waxing. Join the lab if you want to know when I go live about product highlights on Tuesday. And then if you are an esthetician or aspiring to be an esthetician, I talk about business and salon business. Join the Salon Tea. If you want to work with me one-on-one and you're an esthetician, I have Pick My Brain calls. And then if you want to improve your skincare routine, I have skin improvement calls. Or if you want to wax with me, where I show you how to wax. And my last post actually is of me waxing with a client, so we can do that too. Let's see. When doing Brazilian, which area to start? Good question. When doing a Brazilian, you want to start from the outside in. Okay? Let me just show you real quick. Let me do the diagram. I want to make kind of my own diagram. This is one I learned, but it works. And I'm a visual person. So this is your vagina. This is how somebody's opening up their legs out, butterfly. You start on the outside first. And the reason why you do that is because that way you have somewhere to put your wax lips. Because if your wax lips are in the middle of hair, it hurts more. So just to give an example, these are the outside of the legs. I would start here first. And then I would start doing the top. And then because I did this side one, I can do the inside of the labia. This is the inside of the labia. Hopefully this is helping you understand. Kind of going through it a little fast, but if you do the inside of the labia, because you did a strip here, say the strip went down here, there's no hair here. So then you can pull it and there's no hair. So you start out in. And the first few strips, you'll have your lip in a pull of hair. But after that, you should be good. And that one I feel is going to be a really popular one for the wax with me, wax with you calls, because Brazilian's a hard one to do on your own, honestly. All right, good question. How often are you supposed to exfoliate when waxing? So it definitely depends on the person. What I tell people is 3 to 4 times a week. Some people can go less, some people need to go more, and it all depends on your cell turnover rate. Some things that determine that are your age and then just your cells in general. But 3 to 4 times a week is really good. It also depends on your exfoliant. So if you're using a scrub, scrubs aren't as strong because they're a mechanical exfoliant versus they're a mechanical or physical exfoliant versus a chemical exfoliant. So they're not as strong, but they can be abrasive to the skin. So you may need to do it less if it's hurting your skin too much. If you're using the pads, then I say 3 to 4 times a week if you have, really bad ingrowns and your hair is stubborn. But if it's not so much, you could get away with two times a week. But it really depends on you and the area. So so that I'm just thinking, when I answered that question, I was thinking more on Brazilian. But face, that one's a good one to do 3 to 4 times a week. You should be exfoliating your face anyways, but if you start exfoliating before you like wax anything on your face, you'll notice that the hair comes out easier. Underarms, same thing. I know some of my clients can literally exfoliate every day and it not bother them. That would usually cause pain to some people and be irritating, but there are some people who can do that because of their cell turnover. But blanket statement, usually 3 to 4 to 2 to 4 times a week. And by the way, I'm doing my legs while watching this. Yes, we got 2 people now waxing while this is going on. Yes, she's doing her legs. Someone else was doing, I didn't say what they were doing, but they were waxing. So that gets me excited that you guys are, waxing out there and this is helping you. So yay. I'm an esthetician from Chicago. Well, welcome from Chicago. Let's see. I would like to know what is a good skincare line trying to get my business off the ground. I've been an esthetician since 2014. Good question. So I talked about on Tuesday, so on Tuesdays I highlight a product. So I highlighted the vitamin C from SkinScript. But before I talked about the product, I talked about the line. And I really like retailing SkinScript. I also retail PCA. But SkinScript, I feel, so it also depends on your clientele, right? So it depends on what your clientele wants and stuff like that. But I think SkinScript does a good job of serving a lot of people, because even though their stuff is, bottled up and has active ingredients, a lot of the stuff is, I'm going to say quote unquote natural, because some things that the public always thinks are natural aren't always, but it's natural because it has like a cucumber toner, it has blueberry enzymes, it has things that people use in the kitchen, so it's more relatable. There are clean ingredients in there. I like that they only serve to estheticians, so the only way you can get SkinScript products is if you get them through your esthetician, or you are an esthetician and can get them. So I like that. That's a good line. I do like PCA as well, PCA Skin. They have incredible peels. Not saying that SkinScript doesn't have incredible peels either. They're just different. PCA, they have more of a clinical line. So if your clients don't really like the smell good stuff, because everyone's different. So it depends on what your clients like and those kind of things. And we can always, so I do pick my brain calls with estheticians to help them, figure out these kind of things and like what you need to purchase and how to do it. Because I've made a lot of mistakes. When I first opened and bought all this stuff I didn't need to buy. But that's a side note, different show. But yeah, PCA is good as well. I like them. I really also like, this is one I don't retail, but I really like them. I retailed them when I worked at a company, is SkinCeuticals. The price point is just really high, and so I don't have it in my salon. I don't know if maybe I will at one point. But that's another good one. But to finding out the steps to finding out what will work for you is find out what price point your clients, are they at spending on skincare. That's one of the things. And then the other thing is where are they at in taking care of their skin. So I've worked at all different types of places and different types of people. And some people are just getting out of the phase where they're using kitchen stuff on their skin. And so SkinScript is great for them because it's introducing them to a higher quality product at a good price point that is still natural, and the correlation between in the kitchen and the product is close. PCA is a step up from that. Like if your clients already are used to having a skin routine and they're used to seeing an esthetician and they know the value of, having products, then PCA is great for that. And then if you have clients who are consistent with their like Botox or their chemical pills and those kind of things, and they, they value quality skincare and they know they're educated in that, then you can go for a higher product line. But yeah, so those are the things to think about when you are picking your line. And if you need more help, girl, can do a Pick My Brain call and we can get it all set up. What's a good waxing brand for skin of color? I use this one. I don't know if you came in here earlier, but I use this for all my clients, and all my clients are different races and different skin types, sensitive, oily, all kinds of complexions. It's a good one. I mean, there's other waxes out there, but this one's a good blanket one that works. Well, I wax all types of people with that wax, and it's been a success. Good questions. Welcome to the Relaxing Show. But how healthy are chemical exfoliants for the body? They actually are pretty healthy. I know the word chemical seems like, that's why I really work on explaining chemical exfoliants to you guys, is because chemical sounds bad because, marketing has made chemicals sound bad, but it's not. Salicylic is a acne product. It's in a lot of products. And that is a chemical exfoliant. Lactic acid, I talk about that all the time. It's a chemical exfoliant. That's what I really wanted in my pads. And it's derived from milk and sugars. And actually lactic acid, we produce it naturally. Glycolic, it's from sugarcane. And then you have like chemical exfoliants from fruit enzyme pads. All the fruit enzymes in here are organic. I don't put organic on there because I technically really want to find out how to label organic correctly. I mean, I could do it for marketing and it's truthful. It is organic. But they're chemical exfoliants. If you take papaya and put it on your skin, that is a chemical exfoliant. Now, so they are good for the body. It's healthy. And so that's one thing is why I explain chemical and mechanical so often, and why I bring it up in my intro is because chemical, it doesn't mean bad or bad for the body. But good question. I'm glad I could phrase that. My thing is, she said, I want to wax so bad. Well, book your call. Get your stuff and book your call. I have 2 minutes left before Instagram cuts me off. And I'm going to do it before because last time I couldn't save this wax. So let me know if you found this helpful. Chris said, thank you so much for the, hold on, I can see vital information. You will hear so much from me. I almost wanted to give up because I know how many times I've been trying to pick up my client. Oh, no, you can really, don't give up. I'm happy we met because I'm very excited to help you. Can you give yourself a Brazilian by yourself? Yes, you can. I do it all the time. Did it all through college and I do it now. So if you found this helpful, thank you so much for the hearts. I will leave this up. Again, if you want to book a Wax With Me, Wax With You call, you can. Click the link in the bio, book your appointment. It's called a skin improvement call. And then if you are an esthetician and you want to do a Pick My Brain call and talk about business and how to help, use the code aesthetics to get some money off of the Pick My Brain call for the month of April. So I love you guys. You guys really did make me feel a lot better because today was kind of a rough day for me. So I hope you have a blessed weekend. I will be back on live on Tuesday, and stay safe out here in these streets. Love you guys. Bye-bye.